Welcome to the Wedding Songs Podcast, featuring newly released songs you need to know and the tried and true classics. Get song ideas from the time guests arrive until the last dance of the reception. And now your host, Matt Campbell, founder of MyWeddingSongs.com.
Welcome, everybody, to the Wedding Songs Podcast. I am Matt Campbell. Today, I'm going to be talking about how not every wedding reception has a dance floor. Oh, man, I know that's crazy, but whether it's for personal reasons, cultural, venue reasons, there are still fun and meaningful ways to keep your guests entertained and the celebration flowing. The idea is to set a vibe if that were the case. And the reason this came up is because about a month ago, I received an email from Lars, and he said, "What's crazy out there that people under 30, they don't want to dance, they just want to hang out." Maybe that's because the kids these days, they just grew up on their phones. They grew up where their lives are online and they just want to hang out, have a good time with their friends. It doesn't involve dancing because while everybody has this philosophy that they want to be famous online, some people, they don't want to have their lives broadcast online. They don't want to be famous. They just want to enjoy their lives in their own little world, enjoy their friends, hang out. And that's what I want to talk about today. So if you were having that situation as a DJ, as a wedding planner, how are you going to deal with it? Well, I want to share today 3 creative ways to plan a reception without dancing. And that includes themed music sets, interactive games, and selfie dance floor moments. All right. So my first tip on this is plan 30-minute themed music sets. Now, let's say the average song that you're going to play is about 2 minutes. So that means you're going to have 15 songs for every 30 minutes. If you do a minute and a half, then you're going to need 20 songs. But if you quick mix, you're going to need more than that. So it just depends on your DJ style. But I thought, wow, what a great idea to have themed set lists. So as an example, we all know as DJs, we always start with the songs from yesteryear, moving our way towards newer music. Now, I'm going to keep that same theory as well, with a couple exceptions. So maybe you're going to start off with 70s music as an example. And so you're going to throw out a 30-minute yacht rock. Or, you know what? Maybe you're going to start off with fun 60s or 70s music. Just for that background music. It's not dancing, like I said, just to set the vibe. So then you're going to move to the 70s, then you're going to move to the 80s. Thinking of 80s, maybe it's new wave music, Erasure, Pet Shop Boys, all of that new wave music. And then maybe it's hair bands from the 80s. So then you have Journey, you have Def Leppard. It doesn't have to be the songs like Pour Some Sugar on Me. Maybe it's Animal, or instead of Don't Stop Believin', maybe it's Any Way You Want It. So just think of other songs that you can play that maybe aren't pure party songs. Maybe it's other songs as well. And then you go into the 90s. Maybe the 90s is the pop punk. It's just background music. Just play that type of music. Then you go into 2000s. Maybe it's boy bands. Just think about how you can play those. Then going off of the decades, maybe you have TV theme songs or songs from the movies. This is really important. So you have Guardians of the Galaxy. You have Top Gun from the 80s. You have Shrek with Accidentally in Love by Counting Crows. Maybe it's Disney songs. Just think of that 30 minutes of what you can play that's really relatable to the couple. I think that's important. Songs that's going to relate to them and to their family members, meaning parents, grandparents. But another idea that I had too that I thought was pretty cool is wedding DJs and wedding pros. Are you ready to elevate your expertise and keep the dance floor packed? Introducing the Wedding Music Letter, your weekly email written by me, Matthew Campbell, packed with exclusive insights and inspiration. Every Wednesday, I deliver curated playlists, deep dives into wedding and music industries, and practical tips on topics like Science of creating a playlist, managing decibel levels, and crafting unforgettable parent dances. Stay informed, stay inspired. Subscribe to the Wedding Music Letter and bring the best music moments to life at every wedding. Sign up today at weddingmusicletter.com. The Wedding Music Letter, expert insights every Wednesday straight to your inbox at weddingmusicletter.com. Now back to the show. As a DJ, just so you don't get a ton of requests, what are you playing? I'm not saying playing 4 hours of country or 4 hours of rock. You're mixing this up every 30 minutes. Like I'm saying, you're playing 15 to 20 songs. So it's going to be the cream of the crop for that genre and segment for those 30 minutes. But I thought what is really cool is you print it out as the DJ and you have a freestanding, clear, upright sign that has the 30 minutes. So that way, anybody coming up to the booth, hey, here's Laura and Dan's wedding. This is the set list for tonight and the times, so that from 8 to 8:30 you're going to be playing hair band songs. From 8:30 to 9 you're going to be playing boy band songs. So that way everybody gets an idea. It's not for dancing, but you're just keeping the crowd excited and singing along. And speaking of that, as far as singing along, I think that's really important to play those sing along songs. So you may be thinking Sweet Caroline or Four Non Blondes, What's Up? You're thinking about those sing along songs that are commonly played, even Bohemian Rhapsody. It just depends on what genre and what eras you're picking that you're playing those sing along songs. What's great is that as an MC and a DJ, you can make comments throughout your DJ set saying, introducing. No, that's one thing you don't want to do is use a DJ voice. You just want to talk naturally. And so you just want to share with everybody, here's our yacht rock set the next 30 minutes. Enjoy the playlist. Something like that in your natural voice. That's tip number one. Tip number two is who knows the couple best game? Of course, there's a ton of games you can play, gigantic Jenga and gigantic tic tac toe and chess. Of course, you have all those games. The clown's feet or the beanbag toss, whatever it's called near you. But I'm going to say, what about who knows the couple the best? So sample questions are, what's their favorite takeout meal? Or where did you go on their first trip? How did they meet? Answer those questions. And what's great is that you can turn that into a bingo game with custom cards where they're marking off their answers. So that way you have a winner. But you know what? You can have prizes for the winners. It's great. Get everybody involved. And that way you're just interacting with the bride and the groom, or the bride, but you're keeping the focus on them with this type of game. And I think that that's important during a wedding instead of just playing random games. Involve the couple in the questions and make it personal and make sure that you're having funny questions too. Now, speaking of funny, is my last thing. I love this idea. I thought of this is to have a selfie station on the dance floor. This is fantastic. So transform the dance floor into a photo playground. We always have the mad dash where the couple's running from table to table to table to get their picture taken. This is a more relaxed selfie picture where couples and every one of your guests can come up and get your picture with the newlyweds. So, an example that you could do is to decorate the dance floor into props, backdrops, fun lighting, whatever you want to do to make sure that everybody wants to get on the dance floor to get their selfie taken. Now, you don't have to have a professional photographer. Everybody has a great camera on their phone these days. What you can do is you can have a contest of the goofiest selfie of the night where everybody has it on their phone and then you're taking that picture. Maybe you have the funniest face, the best group shot, the cutest couple, and then the DJ or somebody else, the wedding coordinator, is there to decide who the winners are, and then you give prizes out to them. And what's great is you can use hashtags so that way everybody's sharing them in the same album and you can upload and view the same pictures all from that same album. Now you're thinking as a DJ, what am I going to do during this time? Well, then you can have themed songs during that time, like Photograph, Ed Sheeran, Photograph by Nickelback, Take a Picture by Filter, You Should Be in Pictures by Susan Ashton. Think creatively. Plan those songs, plan that set so that way it's not just a dull moment. You're making it fun. You're involving everybody that's there. So it's not just about dancing, it's about having a good time, it's about interacting and sharing moments with your guests. That's what couples are thinking. Another entertainment idea as a bonus tip is to have live entertainment. This could be like a character artist or a live artist. It could be an acoustic musician like a flamenco guitarist. It could be a saxophone player. Just fill in those gaps and you're just creating memories and you're creating moments. In closing, just make sure number one, that you are focused on the couple. It's their day and it's still on them. To recap, number one, a 30-minute themed DJ music sets. Number two, interactive games like Who Knows the Couple with a bingo twist, and selfie stations. It's all about creating memories. Now, I'd love to hear from you as well. If you've been to or planning a wedding reception without dancing, I'd love to hear your ideas. Make sure that you reach out to us on our YouTube channel at My Wed Songs, or you could just reach out to us on our Facebook group or on our website, myweddingsongs.com. I'm just trying to keep the inspiration going on what ideas are working out for you. Make sure you stay tuned for next episode. We're going to be covering other great wedding song ideas and wedding moments. Thanks for listening and have a great day.
Thank you for listening to the Wedding Songs Podcast. Never miss a future episode. Subscribe today to our podcast. Follow us on Facebook at My Wedding Songs and send us a message about playlists you would like covered.